The big difference between riding a motorcycle and driving a car is that as a rider, one is more in tune with the experience. I can remember almost everything that happens during a ride. But sometimes I do not trust or believe my own memory. Every time I ride, I have my GoPro mounted to my handlebar mount. I really enjoy being able to review a ride and to find that special moment I can't stop thinking about. And I'm really happy if, when I look at the GoPro footage, it captures the special moment the way I see that moment in my mind. The other day, when I was commuting to work, I needed to make a sudden stop when the car to my right stopped to yield to a pedestrian in the crosswalk. The car was a pickup truck with a cap on the rear bed. Because of this, my vision to the right was significantly impaired. However, luckily, when the pickup truck stopped suddenly, I was able to also stop suddenly and allow the pedestrian to pass. When this happened, I knew I had to turn it into one of my rider tip videos. The thing about Portland, Oregon, is that pedestrians will assume that cross traffic will stop the minute the pedestrian steps off the curb. Pedestrians here are not cautious. They don't wait to be certain that as a driver you see them. Often when a pedestrian steps off the curb, it will cause all traffic to stop abruptly. On the motorcycle, if I know that there is a space between myself and the car that's following me, I will stop abruptly for a pedestrian. However, if the car behind me is following too closely, I will usually brake and slow down, but I will proceed across the crosswalk to avoid being hit from behind. I know I can avoid the pedestrian and navigate the crosswalk safely. I have more faith in that than I do that the car behind me will be able to stop. Anyhow, when I was reviewing the GoPro footage of this abrupt stop to turn it into a rider tip video, I heard a terrible noise coming from my rear brake. I knew immediately that this meant that my rear brake pads needed to be replaced. I'd heard the noise in the moment during the ride, but in a situation like this, it's often difficult to tell if the noise is coming from oneself or from the vehicle behind, which is also stopping abruptly. Luckily, when I reviewed the footage, I could isolate the noise. I knew it was coming from my brake pads. And I was able to get my Triumph into the dealer within 24 hours to get the rear brake pad replaced. I think one of the advantages of capturing every ride on video is this ability to do a replay, right? I replay the rides in my mind, but to have this additional replay option, this option so that I can hear the noises, and this is not the first time that I've been able to diagnose something going on the motorcycle as I heard the noises the bike was making played back during a video.